here we are, sitting right around, well, mid-July. We've had ourselves a few weeks now of hot weather. The last few days have been very hot weather. So, my weeds are winning the battle. Ever since I used that eco-friendly weed killer, I should have known that it wouldn't work on anything but, make your money disappear. My weeds have kind of took over. Time for me to break out the good stuff again and melt them away. Well, of course, my bicycle addiction, my rehab that I went to didn't work. I still have my bicycle hoard growing. Of course, with yard sales going on and that, you go to sales and that, and you see bicycles, so you pick them up. As well as, classified ads and stuff, have them to give away. So of course you, bring them on home, right? Well, whatever it was, a weekend or so ago, I was able to get into the garage and did a couple of things in there. I'll show you here in a minute. But first, of course, the vehicles are still here. The 2009 GMC Canyon, well, it got me back and forth to Edmonton through another winter. Just like it did back when it was a brand new truck. It did the same. Well, the old Silverado is still around. It's doing quite well. You remember whatever it was there last fall, we changed the blower switch there, the heater fan switch. Well, and I wasn't 100% sure if that was 100% the cause of the problem. Well, the blower fan motor is cutting in and out on me here. And I'm pretty sure it's not the resistor. Contrary to what people were leaving comments on, I'm pretty sure it's the motor. Well, of course, the old Beachcomber B15, well, it's growing in nicely into the corner with all the weeds and all that. I was hoping to get at her this year, but hey, it doesn't look like I'm going to get the holidays to tackle her or even to use her this year, so you might as well just let her set for another season. Well, the old Marathon trailer, well, it's still here. I've had it out once or twice, and, well, until I can get me a shop night to work on it, it's pretty much resting here until I can get her in and legally get her ready for the road. With a broken taillight and wiring issues, I really can't pull her very far. Which, of course, brings us to the garage. Well, you know me, I've had a project on the go for a while now with the installation of my handy dandy garage door. Well, I got at her there way back in the spring and realized I need a fancy kit to complete the install. Basically, it's what they call a double track kit, which if the camera will pick it up, you have the shiny steel rollers here, track, and then you have the flat one. Well, that's essentially what the kit includes, is basically just a bag of hardware and a second set of tracks. You almost could make the same track if you scrounged around a bit and picked up an extra old garage door that somebody was throwing away. Basically, I shortened the the rails, the top, the vertical rails there, and put this on, and currently, I was working on the top brackets where the wheels go on to put into the track there, but other things came up again. But hey, I made me some progress, and I might actually be able to keep the door in its current location. Do you guys figure whatever that is, a finger and a half width is too tight of a clearance for a door between the rails and the the door itself, right? I might end up putting a shorter door in, taking another inch off and making the door, whatever it would be, exactly 6 feet instead of, 6'4" like it is. Of course, the old tool room project is kind of on hold until such a time as I can get the garage door installed, fully working, and able to get stuff in here. But of course, once that's on the go, it'll be full steam ahead to complete the garage project. Of course, the old steel blower here, I just had it out the other day again. It's working quite well, working like a brand new blower should. And well, you guys have seen it by now, but my lawnmower video, I've actually was able to get a lawnmower working this year. I had to seek professional help to get her going, but I was able to get her running. And well, I've solved the issue for the season. I don't have to worry about cutting the lawn by hand with scissors this year. And as for the other 4 mowers, well, they'll probably end up getting, given away for scrap, or hey, maybe I'll take them apart, do like an autopsy on them. Well, a little bit ago, I planted flowers, probably about a month and a half ago or so. And of course, even with all this heat, they are still doing fairly well. I try to water them as best as I could. Of course, with the scorching heat the way it is, most of the water just disappears and evaporates before the flower or so even gets it anyway. But one of the good things is the weeds sure like the conditions it's growing in, so I got to get out here again and re-weed all the way around the flowers just to give them room to grow still. These ones here, the big barrel type planters, they're doing fairly well. I got to get out there still and give them my weedings, but they're all good. Same with this other one here. These other ones are doing fairly well. It may be the last year for this one, or I might have to customize it in such a way where I lop off the ends because they're falling apart anyway. This one here, well, last season it filled full of water, and looks like this season, well, it's not going to hold any water at all, and when you water it, it just drains right out. But guys, everything is good. Everything is keeping on around here. Pretty much another month in the books, and another month of projects, another month of work, and well, you just keep on going, keep on rolling. But that's pretty much her for this July 2014 update. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.